Hello. I'm doing Splatoon today because I'm still kind of hoarse from the cold I've had all weekend. Couldn't stream Big Run. Very sad about that. I played Big Run, couldn't stream it. Hi, little buddy. I feel like little buddy is encroaching on that jellyfish's space. Um. Oh, that bird. Okay, okay. I know what you're talking about. For those of you who did play Big Run, I hope you had a good time. Sorry for killing your entire team with a painting weapon. Oh, an arrow spray, I guess. Check my Twitter briefly. I could do that. I will never use this. So I got silver in Big Run. I could not get in that top 5% tragically. Just got back from Wahoo World. Oh no. But my high score was 127. You needed 138 to get the fancy gold Kohozuna trophy. To those of you who got 138 above, how dare you? I mean, it's fine. It's fine. How? Your high score was 77. I mean, that's still nothing to sneeze at. I'm going to start with salmon, as you can see here. You got 0. Does anyone watching want to fish with me? You don't have to if you're not up for salmon. I don't know what this rotation's like, except here's my carbon roller. One time your team had a really high first 2 rounds. The final round was high tie, but you just barely survived with the bare minimum. And in celebration, a teammate unleashed 2 booyah bombs. Why didn't you use that during the round? Okay, I will make a room. My L button would function. There we go. Maybe it's because I was standing on a ledge. Okay, I'm making a room. I don't care what your job level is. Whatever, get in here. Password is going to be 1117. It's my birthday. You wish to fish? Alright, first come, first serve. Get in here. I had, like, a really profitable mothership round once. Like, 50 eggs. But then one of our rounds was, like, just survived by the skin of our teeth. And just barely hit quota. I mean, my highest, like, job rank I got to was 420. Yeah, I know. Haha. Blaze it. Fry those salmon. The quotas. Oh, there's Adora. Okay, we got to make room for Claire at some point too. The quotas when you're that high are brutal, like 29, 30, 31. I've seen it get to 32 for like wave 3. I don't know if it goes higher than 32. I mean, on one hand, the higher number of boss spawns means that you have more opportunities for power eggs, or not power, golden eggs, but on the other hand, it's more boss salmon. It's to run you over. So it's a mixed blessing. Who are we being matched with, Mr. Chris? Also, shout out to the one time I had wave 1 high tide glowflies during Big Run, and everyone else got splatted, and I got that 1 player remaining alert, and before I could do anything, I got a connection error. Grizz just pulled the plug and said, no. I'm not paying your counseling bills. Let me know if the volume needs to go up or down or anything, by the way. It feels weird doing this and I'm not VTubing his little buddy. E-leader on high tide girlies. Ugh. I was playing some Big Run with Belle, Rue, and Boogie, none of whom are here right now. Oh, it's low tide. Sorry. I was too busy looking at the chat. We had a fantastic glowflies round despite like, me having the E-leader. I didn't get splatted, miraculously. That's because everyone just did such a good job. Also, I had a couple of really incredible teams during Big Run, and then I lost them to connection errors. And I'm still sad about that. They were really good about throwing eggs. Like, that's the trick to getting a high score, is throw eggs. Oh, boo. I know I've linked it in the Squid Discord I'm a part of, but there's a Tumblr post featuring like a bunch of big shots spawning, and every time one pops out of the water, they layer on the Beach Boys song, like, give me the Beach Boys and free my soul. I want, like, every time they come out of the water, just to highlight the fact that the big shots will not stop spawning. On the deck. On the deck. We gotta get some eggies in. Hang on. Where is everybody? Not gonna hit quota. Never give up, never surrender. No, man. It's okay. As if Grizz would offer benefits outside of health insurance in the form of a multi-orange. Oh, Kapotiko, you missed me showing off my Pokemon at the very beginning, which I'm not going to spoil any Pokemon, but I actually have a Dunsparce named Coda in your honor, because that time you mentioned you had a team of 6 Dunsparce. I've just been naming all my Pokemon, like, off the cuff, whatever pops into my head first. And I guess that was the first thing that popped into my head when I got a Dunsparce. Congratulations. That's your government-assigned Pokesona now? Is Dunsparce. A team of 6 Smeargles. I'm sure someone could make it work. It'd be really tedious to set them up, though. Having to use Sketch to get good moves. That's the problem with gimmicky Pokemon, too, is that their moveset's usually not all that great. No one's yelled at me about the volume, so I'm going to assume it's good, and that my hoarse voice is not too off-putting. Gosh darn Flyfish. Can you not? Oh, come on. Oh, please. Please, I need to kill the infant. Thank you. You think that Small Fry is like really piloting the Flyfish? Oh, I can't even like effectively get rid of it because I have the Shark Jalopy as my special. The best specials to get are the Inkjet and the Crab Tank because you can get rid of Flyfish with them. Like, what am I gonna do with the Shark Jalopy? Okay, let's get these eggies in. Lots of eggs. I got you. I got you. I got you. This way, please. Eggies in. Eggies in. Thank you. I got splatted by a fish stick during Big Run. I didn't even know you could get splatted by them. Like, I always thought their ink around did no damage. But apparently, it does. And I died to the dang fish stick. Like, it should have at least speared me or something, so it was a cool death. I was your 3rd most viewed streamer this year. Oh, thank you. I'm honored. I know how many streamers you watch, so that means a lot. Cool, I was lucky. Here, here. So for those of you that did play Big Run, did you have a good time big running? I hope you had some good teams. I thought the atmosphere was really cool. That's one of the reasons I'm a little sad I didn't get to stream it, because I was just too sick. Like, they did a really good job just giving everything this apocalyptic air. Just like the creepy ambiance in Splatsville, like you can hear like the helicopters going by, and when you're flying in for your ship, how it's just silent. I thought that was really cool. I like to think that maybe they finally got to go on the roller coaster, all the salmonids. Like, let them on at least once. And Dora, you got an egg. Where are all the eggs? Oh, it's probably that far one again. Well, I tried. From what you've seen, Smeargle can be a monster in online battles if it's given time to get set up. Really? Like, what kind of loadouts have you seen? Loadouts, if you're giving Smeargle a gun. It's okay. As I said, ranking skill doesn't matter. I'm just here to have a good time. You're just warming up. Blame anything on my cold. I'm drinking Neocitrin in the background. I had a friend remark that Neocitrin isn't a thing in the States. I don't know if, like, it's maybe only available in some places, or if, like, there's something similar available, but under a different name. But, it's if you're not familiar with Neocitrin, it's like a drinkable cold medicine. So there's, like, acetaminophen and decongestants in there. So it's this lemon-flavored stuff, like a powdered medicine, and you mix it with hot water. So it's a hot, drinky beverage. I don't always go for Neocitrin, but, you know, when you have a really sore throat and it's cold out, it's nice to have. The citron has become Neo. Man, Scooter, it's so cool that you got a shiny Igglybuff. Like, dang. Canadian Alka-Seltzer for colds. Isn't Alka-Seltzer like the stuff people drink when they're hungover or whatever? I don't actually know what's in Alka-Seltzer. I've never had Alka-Seltzer. Thank you for getting eggs from the Big Shot Cannon. Stop. Okay. Gosh darn it. Is somebody who doesn't have a roller want to get rid of that other, stinger? Trying to get rid of stingers with a roller is just irritating. And I can do it. But I won't enjoy it. I'll enjoy it a little bit, because heck these guys. You got a Blissey. Oh. Like, did you just find it in the wild? You know, playing, I won't say anything about, like, Scarlet and Violet, Clotter Pokemon-wise, but as much as I've been enjoying it, it is still really janky, and it makes me miss some of the things that were in Legends. You could have Smeargle use Spore to put a slower Pokemon to sleep, hide behind a substitute while boosting up your stats with Shell Break and Moody, and then it's a matter of spamming Power Trip. Evil, but just actually getting those moves on a Smeargle would be so tedious. You have something called Theraflu. Interesting. I don't know if I've heard of Theraflu, but rude. Thank you. Very good. Good job, me. Good job. Very proud of myself. Ugh. If you haven't played Arceus, So the open world stuff is new to you, which has made Scarlet and Violet a lot more fun. I'm glad. I mean, what was I gonna say? Blanking on it now. I think like being able to just wander around and go anywhere is really cool in Scarlet and Violet. At the same time, like it feels difficult to gauge, like, you know, what's an appropriate level for my Pokemon to be, and I find I'm over-leveled for things. Like, I even brought in a weaker team to fight a gym leader, but, you know, I felt like, okay, they're, like, my main Pokemon are, like, 40-something, so having a team of, like, level 25, 30 Pokemon, surely below the curve, but no, they were still too strong. In Pokemon Showdown, it's a matter of selecting the moves you want when making the Smeargle. Then, is it really a Smeargle if you don't suffer? Oh, even the box designs are similar. I wonder then if it's a brand thing? Like, when I was in the States, I saw this brand of margarine called Promise, which looks exactly like a brand of margarine here called Becel. But it's just a different name, less French sounding. When I was doing Big Run, I had 2 teammates die by getting eaten simultaneously by a Maz while on top of a fish stick. They both booyah'd each other. It was pretty funny. And I felt bad for them, but I think I'm trying to throw a bomb at something in the net. Scrapper gets it. There's my special on it. There's another flyfish. You managed to keep yourself balanced, not sure how. Do you rotate your Pokemon a lot? Because that's what I've been doing just to try and avoid being over-leveled. I really like the fact that you can just access your box from anywhere. Because that just makes it so much easier to switch your Pokemon around. Like in previous games, I would just kind of stick with the same team generally, just because I couldn't be bothered. Also, good job, everybody, on this. Oh. Just kidding. The dummies. I don't want to call it that, but it's fine. Even if you use your Booyah Bomb, you always get 1 charge of your special back. No more, no less. Come here, I need those eggs. Oh, Hozuna, please don't sit on Dak's corpse. It's very rude. I need some golden eggs. Oh, do not squish. Do not squish. Take that. You're a ding-dang fly. Oh, it scooped me. It scooped me up. Casquete. Casquete. It's that. Sorry, this Moz is out in my blood. Why are there so many Moz? Well, that's fine. We lived, we got points, and it's silver. I'm gonna drink more of my Neo Citron. It's a good thing I'm not drinking anything out of a straw, because that's what makes my face look really weird. Huh. Does anybody else, when they're playing this game and they see someone else with like the same hairstyle as them, they feel like, oh no, I gotta change. Like when I see other people with the ponytail octo, it's more so when they have like the same eyes as well. Hi, fam, hello! I hope you were doing well this evening. Oh, and Cosmo's here too. Cosmo. There he goes. Oh, that got you the last super bonus. Oh, nice. You're gonna duck out? If you wanna duck out, Joe. Claire, do you want in? You got 29 silver. I don't even know how many I got. Claire. But yeah, if you weren't aware, no matter how many uses of your special you have left for Kohozuna, you always get one. Which is good. I was initially concerned, like, oh, what if there's a Kohozuna? I should save my specials, but no, you can just use them, and you should. Like Wave 1 Glowflies, use your specials. Sometimes I have to tell myself, like, do you really want to wipe in Wave 1? No, then use your special. I guess it'll just be Andorra, Claire, and myself. I will probably be doing some turf in a little while, but I'll do a bit more. Salmon, we got Claire, excellent. Oh, you want back in, Dak? Okay, get in here. No, it's okay, we're gonna get Dak back, so. And I can drink more of my Neo Citron before it goes cold. If I get a little dopey, this is the nighttime version, by the way. The pharmacy only had the nighttime version available. Like, they were out of every other kind. So, but that's okay. The drowsy stuff is good when you need to rest. I kind of wish, because I wasn't at work on Friday and on Monday, so I could rest off the cold, but mostly I've just been sleeping. Like, I kept thinking, oh, I want to play Pokemon or something, but mostly it was just sleep. Cosmo was my nursemaid. He sat on me for most of it. I've heard of Emergency. I don't know if we have that here, but I've heard of that. There we go. And now I'm going to take another sippy. This is what you get from the Tacticooler when you're sick. Bobbing isn't the same when I'm not using the little buddy avatar. Just the way the fins move. You drink Canada Dry when you're sick. Ginger ale? No, actually, we haven't discussed the Mario movie trailers, but we can definitely do that. I did say briefly during Mario Kart that, like, I'm mad in a good way as to how cute and charming it looks. Like, that trailer they showed with Toad leading Mario through the Mushroom Kingdom. Just all the details in the background. You can even see Toadette in a poster. It's so dang cute. And, like, you know, I'm sure a lot of us are probably concerned that it was going to be like a lot of older video game movies where they're done without really much respect for the source material. But clearly the people working on it are passionate about Mario. Here, please. Thank you for getting rid of that fly fish. I was going to go over and take care of it, but you did it. Your sacrifice was not in vain. It was very Sonic. Whoa! Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna get rid of that sticker. You know, what was cool about Big Run was, based on where the salmon had spawned, a couple times I dropped the slamming lid on a fly fish. That feels so good. It feels so good. Heck of that guy in particular. Oh my, okay. Everybody okay down there? Watch out, you're gonna crash! Ah! Tails, what am I gonna do with you? Is Tails and then a burning wreckage on the beach somewhere. I mean, it's okay to get overzealous with eggs, we need them. As long as somebody survives. That's all that matters. I didn't even catch Toad saying hi, Chanterelle. That would be cool if, like, the pop diva from Paper Mario was in there. I feel like they probably picked that name just because, you know, it's a mushroom that sounds like a feminine name, but that would be really cool. Paper Mario Real. I don't know how good the carbon is at this, but by golly, I'm doing it anyway. Daijoubu desu ka? Oh, I didn't see it behind me. Oh no. Use your special if you gotta. Oh. Whoops. The fact they crammed so many references in those 90 seconds makes you think the entire movie might be the most Easter egg heavy movie in existence, and I'd be okay with that. If it's packed full of, like, just subtle nods to the rest of the Mario series, I would be happy. If that's the case, it means that Illumination has shown more love to classic Paper Mario in the last decade than Nintendo. I mean, you're not wrong. And I am an Origami King apologist, but you're not wrong. Yeah, I was really happy to see Biker Peach. I've seen some people be like, oh, they're girl bossing Peach. It was like, come on, I would much rather have Peach take a proactive role and have Luigi as the damsel in distress. I think that is honestly much more perfect. I mean, she runs a kingdom. She has to be confident. I would like to see that. You don't really get to see Peach characterized much outside of, like, the RPGs. For some reason, it makes me think of how she was in Super Paper Mario. Like, she was very sassy in that game. But, I mean, you know, when dealing with Francis, even if you haven't played Super Paper Mario, surely you're aware of the whole dating sim parody. Nyah. Don't. Wow, rude. Don't body block my bombs. Jerks. He did have a frying pan in the trailer, yeah. I think I've said before, but I really like Keegan-Michael Key's Toad voice. Like, it's Toad-esque without being like 100% Toad. It's like 70% Toad, by which I mean it's like a bearable level of screech. Which I think was a smart decision. Like, I've even seen people complain that Anya Taylor-Joy doesn't sound Peach-like enough, but again, would you want to sit through a whole movie of Peach talking like this? I mean, that's how I read her lines in Paper Mario, but I think I threw the egg into the vault. You remember getting stuck on Mimi because she didn't know the vault combination. You weren't very smart. Hey, no judgment. That was a weird chapter. Is the vault combination the same every time you play? Or, like, is it just unavoidable that you have to run on the hamster wheel for several minutes? Eh? Eh? What? Hey. Mr. Grizz, I'd like to file a complaint. Excuse me? Oh, did everyone else get disconnected or was it just me? Yeah, I know. They've been updated. Well, I should just voice every character for the Mario movie? Oh, that's okay. Well, I guess everyone is salmoning without me. Oh, well, you know, I'm gonna pick up my gotchas from Big Run while they finish the round. You better survive without me. Why I let my gotchas pile up, huh? Whoops. That is a lot of helmets. I could reenact every single season of Power Rangers with all these helmets. I said that and you insta-wiped. Oh no. Most Mario characters do not have voices that are designed to be listened to at length. What, you mean you wouldn't want to hear, like, Toad read you the dictionary? All three of you? Oh no. I had like 30-something gotchas from Big Run. I played enough to get my score up to Executive VP 420. Yeah, Blades, I know. Well, I'll make another lobby. Unless the old one... Oh, the old one's still up. Never mind. Oh my god, I'm in gay baby jail. Streamers in gay baby jail. Okay, well... if you folks want to play around without me... Let me get my catalog stuff. My gotcha roll. Toad reads you a bedtime story ASMR. Yeah, Toad isn't a voice that can be spoken longer than 2 minutes. My favorite part of the stream when Morri said it's salmon time and disconnected all over the salmons. Apparently I'm in gay baby jail for 6 minutes. Alright. What I get, I bet it's another experience ticket. Are you trying to tell me something, Splatoon 3? Cool. Basic material. Sometimes the game just comes right out and roasts you. Like, what's that supposed to mean? Oh my god, I could get a Nokia flip phone. I want to see how big the salmon trophy is from Big Run. I didn't see that post where someone wrote Salmus, a drawing of a fish with Samus's helmet, and I'm really sad I didn't. The cardigan! Oh, my cardigan's back. Cool. Okay. Do I want anything else here? Man, Mr. Coco's such a nice guy. Like, he's so friendly and encouraging. Wow, thanks, bro. So the gold one is larger than the other ones? Okay. Oh, I could be big honkin' material now. Big honkin' is so good. How many experience tickets do I have? Hang on, I can't... Hang on. I can't move my fat head. 7. Okay. So it's 44, 54, 59 experience point vouchers. Useless. They're not even good kindling. Well, I really haven't updated my locker, have I? Alright, let me see this trophy here. You know what's really sad is I didn't get my S+. I was just about to do my rank up match. Oops. Hit the wrong button. My rank up match for S+. But I didn't do it before the I guess catalog change. Okay, where's the dang trophy? Is it in here? Silver Kohozuna. Whoa. That's a big boy. That is really big. Let me just remove myself from existence real quick. If only I could do that in real life. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave that there. Sitting... It's protecting itself from the rain of silver Kohozunas. That poor tuna has got to hold it up on the umbrella. Okay, let me go back to Grizzco. Am I still in gay baby jail? Let me out. If I am, we'll check out the post in the square, too. 3 minutes. If it's the same trophy every big run, maybe they're gonna introduce more boss Sam minutes. I don't want to be here. I want to be in the square. So you can have big trophies of more bosses. It's rain and dumpy. Hallelujah. I don't know if I trust him. What? Oh, hey, it's still nothing to sneeze at, friendo. Are they just staring at Deep Cut going, what the scallop? There's a manta ray in there. Oh, birthday. Happy birthday. You're good at art, though. Oh my god. Really? How old is Wind Waker? Is it really? Oh. Oh. I'm having a crisis here. Turns into dust. Came out in Japan in 2002. Oh. Why? Yeah, I feel that. North American 2003. Oh. Oh. I miss the text-based Miiverse posts. Like you could just write something silly. Hey. You're only ancient in 1 year. Am I out of jail yet? I don't think I'm punk enough to be punk. What? That's just the plot of Octo Expansion, I'm pretty sure. Nah. Good. Like the feet. Crunch. Okay. I'm gonna... That's good. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Grizzco. You saw a post that was like, what you think Zelda was like 20 years ago, picture of Link to the Past. What Zelda was actually like 20 years ago, picture of Wind Waker. No. No. Okay. Okay. I'm making a new room. We're gonna do a couple more rounds, and then I'm gonna do some turf. I'm gonna drink more of my new citron. Ugh. I can't believe I'm excited for the Mario movie. Like, oh, I really want to go see it. Just to see all the beautiful details. Ambivalent on Chris Pratt. You know, I think what bothers me is that he was all talking about how he's, like, gonna put an interesting spin on it, or, like, I forget what he said exactly, but, like, he's gonna make it his own thing, he's gonna do a voice, but he just sounds like a guy, you know? Although I do like that they seem to be going back to the old roots of Mario being just a plumber from Brooklyn, like the cartoons. The GBA version of A Link to the Past did come out 20 years ago. I had that port. They inserted, like, young Link's voice from Ocarina of Time. So every time you swing your sword, you have to hear, ha, yeah. It was a little annoying. Ugh. Me thinking, I should stream A Link to the Past, and then went, oh yeah, I already did. I could always stream a randomized version. They do. The rando's done, like, holiday seasonal remixes around Christmas. I don't know if they have one this year. I haven't looked. Have I heard Mario in the very, very old cartoon? Not from Saturday Supercade, no. I've never seen Saturday Supercade. I've just seen, like, the Super Show and the Mario 3 cartoon, the Mario World cartoon, and then Captain N, which was... See, I feel like Captain N is what many people were afraid the Mario movie would be like. Just what I needed. Is that what you're thinking of from the port of Mario 2? Like every time you jump with Toad, you gotta hear the smoker's cop voice. Your canon Mario is the guy from the first Mario movie. Bob Hoskins? Is that it? I love my Luna, but it's got like no range. Oh. Anytime I get hit by a Kohozuna, I'm damage boosting. Stop that. Give me that. There we go. I've never seen Mario Brothers' Great Mission to Rescue Princess Peach. I keep meaning to. It looks cute. Man, remember when Bowser was green? We all called him Koopa. Hey, put that down. That's not your illegally obtained property. Okay, the only good games where Mario and Luigi talk a lot are the Superstar Saga of the Mario and Luigi games, where they speak in that weird faux Italian. You know that one? That delights me. 32, good job. Wait, he was voiced by Peter Cullen in the Supercade show? Really? You unironically enjoy the Hotel Mario cutscenes. You know, I haven't seen many of them. As weird as that may sound. Like, you know, I've seen them. You know, nice of the princess to invite us for a picnic, eh, Luigi, or however that goes. Like, I haven't seen all of them. I think, like, I just can't take it. I haven't really seen any YouTube clips. Maybe that's why. Maybe I should rectify that someday. Little buddies are escaping from the sewer. Move your Joy-Con so I'm not hitting the desk. I wonder if, like, the spoon that all the small fries wield is, like, maybe a present that they're given before their first salmon run. Like, here you go, Junior. Go carve out some Achilles tendons. Like a rite of passage. Baby's first spoon. Could somebody please mod this game and, like, reskin the Snatchers vehicles just so they look like the Clown Copter? Please and thank you. Or just edit a screenshot. That is having a time. YouTube poops make the Hotel Mario cutscenes enjoyable for you by proxy. Interesting to note, Mario and Luigi weren't plumbers, they worked at a grocery store? But? Paper or plastic? Hey, do you mind? I'm busy. I feel like most people could probably agree that flyfish are the worst salmonid, but I have a special place of hatred in my heart for scrappers, just because they get in the way so often, and oftentimes interfere when I'm trying to do other more important things. Like trying to throw bombs at flyfish, and then your aim is off because one decides to bonk into you. not. Thank you. Oh. Is there another one behind me? No, it's just this one. Get out. Big shot. That's not good. Pandora. Thank you. Oh no. Oh, I got cocky. No egg. Oh man. That ink color combo doesn't seem like it should work, but it does. Whoops. Let's do one more round of salmon, and then I'll do some turf, if folks would like. You mean that shade of yellow is kind of minion-y? Is that what you're saying? I saw some art on Tumblr the other day of Team Dark from Sonic Heroes with Omega sitting next to Shadow on the couch, and Omega saying he wants to watch the Minions movie. Shadow's like, no, I understand suppressing emotion, and then Omega goes and punches a wall. And then Rouge is like, look, you need to let Omega watch the Minions movie. We're running out of wall for him to punch. I also love Team Dark. Oh, good. This way, please. Thank you. I don't know how I feel about the bow for this. It's not really like the best for getting rid of salmons in bulk. Whoops. I think the problem with this strategy, though, is it's a little slow. Like, we gotta aggressively run eggs. Stop it. Ah. I hate when I get run over like that. Oh yeah, I forgot Sonic Prime is out soon. Apparently it's debuting on Roblox, of all places. Alright. Never played Roblox. Okay. Get that Iggy in, thank you. Okay, let's live. No guts, no glory. Woohoo. Sippy. Your life flashed before your eyes. I feel like we should get paid extra for that, honestly. That's just what a rush at work feels like, though. We had someone from another store help us out at work today. And he was like, oh my god, it's so busy here, how do you manage? Oh, that was a mean place to put another slamming lid. That's what happens a lot of the time if we get someone from another store to help us out. They're terrified by how busy we are. Like, people are like, how do you do this without crying? And like, it gets close sometimes. You know how many humorless businessmen out there can't even be bothered to say thank you? Like, they just look at you like you're something that got stuck on the bottom of their shoe. I wish I was exaggerating, but you get that look so often during the day. Honestly, I'd rather serve the salmonids. At least they're cute. Yeah, even you. Heck, eel. Oh. Egg. Egg. Oh, I hate when I do that. When you worked at the movie theater on Spider-Man 3 opening weekend, your theater was absolutely packed, and the ushers are run very thin. When you started your shift, the old guy who worked there said, "It's been hell! Hell!" It's a good vibe to start your day with. Come here. Come on. Come on, you little dirtbag. Oh, two of them. No. No. I miss it. And another one. And a stinger. What do you do this to me? Like, is this necessary? I don't need this. No. Eggs. Big shot somewhere. Eggs. Eggs. What is going on over here? I just see death and destruction. Put those down. Wave 3, use your specials. If you got them. Thinking about that Beach Boys song now. Big shots here. Put it in, Claire. Ah, no. Alright, I think it's time for turf. We tried. We tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, the whole team got splattered. Did anybody else notice during Big Run that Mr. Grizz was, like, more encouraging than usual? But I think just because he's a greedy slob. Okay. How many people would be up for turf? I have to wait for it to let me leave. There we go. It'd be cool if I had enough people for a private battle, but I don't think we got enough folks for that. Ugh. What do I want to use? Do I want to just keep my Flingza for now? So I think I got too many for a friend lobby. Not enough for a private battle, so I could hop into something and then if folks want to join on me, it's probably the best we can do. Would that work? You know, communication errors notwithstanding. Let me hop into a regular match. Undertow Spillway. Can't believe there's no weapons in the cafe. Gross. I wonder when they're gonna inevitably add PvP table turf so I can demonstrate how laughably bad I am at it. I mean, I barely touched table turf, but I can't plan multiple moves in advance. My brain just locks up. Someone's name is just another human. Or not name, their splash tag. Suspect. I should do. I was using a build the other day with the custom Splattershot Junior and special charge up and special power up. So I just kept menacing people with wave breakers and torpedo bombs. Sippy! Drop everything, get the Sippy. Uh-oh. That's fine, I'm powered by the Sippy, so I'm back with a vengeance. Have you mentioned how Damp Socks is such an uncomfortable name for a band? It is a pretty horrible sensation. Damp socks, and also, like, when you take a pair of jeans out of the dryer, and I haven't quite finished drying yet, I just, I hate it. Am I gonna get to the Sippy in time? Probably not. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, nice. No Sippy, alas. Nothing quite as tragic as going for a tacticooler and having it vanish right before you get there. Thank you. If people have difficulties queuing up, by the way, let me know. The problem with doing a friend lobby is I think there's 5 of us right now. I don't want to exclude anyone. Got enough ink there, buddy? No, I'm not gonna jump anyone. That'll just get me vaporized. Please, please. No! No. Oh. Oh, that's tragic. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. You love how a good chunk of turquoise boiled down to the future I'm a fried chugging coffee meme. So I have to drink 100 cups of whatever comes out of the tacticooler. And then I enter transcendent Zen state where everything moves around me in slow motion. Orange team did make a comeback. I like that wave. It's cute. I've never changed my victory pose. And part of it is because I like the ones that use the weapons too much. But a lot of them just feel too... What's the word I want? Not sassy or cheeky exactly, but the vibe is not what I want to put off, you know? Like I'm being not smug. Ooh, why can't I think of it? No, not aggressive. Attitude, maybe? Yeah, like too much attitude. Like I'm a rude, crude, bad dude. Oh, excellent. We got everyone except Endora. You can't believe they called it Wave 'em Off instead of Hi Mom, because that's the vibe. I finished my Neocitrin. Blech. You don't want people to see you win, that's a private moment. You once saw Sonic described as the blue dude with a tood in some official material, and it's lived with you for years. Remember the era of like the mascot platformer on the Super Nintendo and Genesis? When Everyone was trying to make like the next Mario or Sonic. So many forgotten mascot characters over the years. Excellent got everyone except Endora. What? No, that's not why they're named Loser. They did it to themselves. Oh, crab. Crab. How dare you? Oh, it was sad. Their name should be pronounced Schloop, right? Not Bloop, but Schloop. I don't know the name of that bee-looking character. I just know it's got a ch sound. Oh, that's it. Charged directly at the Hydra meat. That is sensible. That's such a problem with like going right at the long-range weapons. How could anyone forget the era that gave us Bubsy the Bobcat? Yeah, I've played Bubsy 1 and 2. I rented them. I didn't mind Bubsy at the time. That's because, you know, when you're like 8, you have no standards. No, don't run me over. Okay. It was a late squish. Crush, whatever. Who voiced Bubsy in the games, I wonder? I know it was... I can't think of his name. The guy who voiced Yakko in the Animaniacs. Rob Paulson, there we go. He voiced Bubsy in like the short-lived cartoon pilot. But I don't know who did it in the game. Maybe it was also Rob Paulson? I don't know. Kind of sounded like him, but not quite. I mean, hard to tell with like the tinny sound you get in the Super Nintendo. But the fact they got any voice lines at all was still technically impressive. Remember that when that was like cool tech? Like, wow, digitized voice clips. Morri, do not go right at the Hydra. See? I remember Arrow the Acrobat. I rented that one too. The first and second one. What was... There's a Game Center CX episode I had on in the background the other day. I think the game was called Rocky Rodent in English. It was called something else in Japanese. But, like, clearly yet another, like, attitude mascot platformer. Or it was like this, you know, ambiguous rodent-type guy that you powered up with different haircuts. It looked like a really hard game. Lanny Minella voiced him in Bubsy 3D. You played Rocky Rodent. Was it as hard as the Game Center CX episode made it look? Like the last few levels, just bad game design. Awesome Possum. I never played that one. Rip Ristar. Ristar. Should be Ristar, I guess, but I always want to say Ristar. You know, I appreciated what Ristar did, and I thought it was a well-made game, but I didn't really like playing it that much. I feel because the pacing was slower than, like, Mario and Donkey Kong Country, which is what I was accustomed to. Like, you just can't move as fast. Uh-oh. Sorry, the name of the game is Awesome Possum Kicks Dr. Machino's Butt. Where is everyone? It's just you and me against the world, Claire. Oh, you timed out. Too busy thinking about old Super Nintendo mascot platformers. You both timed out. Too busy thinking about the era of mascot platformers. You're staying in Salmon Run? That's fair. Kill a coho for me, Endora. Don't you dare fire at my wave breaker. Stop that. jeez. So close to dumpy. That's just what we're calling it now, huh? I don't know if I'm feeling this weapon for Undertow Spillway. Maybe it's just because of the splatlings, but I find myself thinking, gee, I want more range. Especially because I do harebrained things like that. My special is the Wave Breaker, which sends out 3 pulses that, if they hit an enemy, will do 30 points of damage and will track them for a period of time. The Clash Blaster. This weapon is a little more support-oriented than what I usually play with. Jeez. Flash blaster. Ow. Oh, hello, Mystic Amethyst. Long time no see. Sorry you had to catch me when I'm getting over a bad cold, so I'm still kind of hoarse. Man, this thing is not accurate. It's the problem with using the Junior, is that really good for inking turf, but the shots spread out a lot, so it's, you gotta get up close to get rid of somebody. Oh, no Clash Blaster. Whoa, 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 what? We just dogpiled that guy. Oof. No, Trash Blaster. No. Leave me alone. Nah. Boo-boo. You got this game when it first came out, your first Splatoon game. You know, if you have Splatoon 3 and you'd like to play with me, you're absolutely welcome to. For the longest time, you were convinced that Restar was a game designed to promote Hardee's. Much like how McDonald's Treasureland Adventure was for McDonald's. I guess it's the star, right? Hardee's is the chain where it's like Hardee's on one post and Carl's Jr. on the other, right? Also, like, was that guy's name Burn Animal Crossing New Horizons? What, Cool Spot? Is that what you mean by the 7-Up game, Cool Spot? Oh yeah, Burn Animal Crossing New Horizons. Okay. Sorry, there were a couple different 7-Up games. Oh yeah, Pepsi Man. Spot Goes to Hollywood? I'm sorry, there were more 7-Up games, so like someone saw Cool Spot and thought, let's make a sequel? There was like some game with Chester the Cheetah too, right? You know, the Cheetos mascot? What is, like, whatever happened to the era of like mascot tie-in games? I mean, I guess there were the Burger King ones on the Xbox from a while ago, but Chester Cheetah, Too Cool to Fool. You just had the name of that ready to go, huh? I don't know what I want to use. I'm not feeling this one either. Let's use the other Luna. Why not? Although I don't really love the hammer, but it's better than the Zipcat. Well, they made the Zipcaster better apparently, and I haven't used it since the update. I want some Inksaber sub. Yeah, sure. There's Sneak King, but there was 2 other ones too. Okay, well, I guess I was the only one who got bumped, so I'm gonna hop back in. Why does it keep cutting me out? of, like, the games I play with friends. At least I'm not in gay baby jail this time. Chester Cheetah Too Cool to Fool Memory. Huh. You've played it? Oh, they mostly moved to mobile, huh? So they're still making, like, product placement tie-in games, just not on consoles anymore. It's probably for the best. Plus, it's probably a lot cheaper to develop an app than it is to develop for consoles these days. Still, oh, you know what? Hang on. While I'm waiting in the background here, let me, I need to, I'm looking at this thing Spooter has linked me on Twitter. Plus, I don't know what it looks like when a shiny Pokemon shows up. I want to see. Oh. Look at that. Hey, no judgment on skill level at Splatoon. I mean, all I care about is people having a good time. I'm kind of surprised that the shiny Pokemon in this one, I guess, you don't see the sparkle until you engage them, unless I missed it in the video. I remember in Legends, you see the shiny sparkle when they're on the field. I know because I got a shiny Shellos. Just surfing around and then sparkle. It's called Too Cool to Fool, but literally the first thing you see in the game is Chester Cheetah getting fooled. Oh, so false advertising. Shiny Pokemon aren't the ones that begin as Terra. They're alternate colored Pokemon, and assuming the odds haven't changed in Scarlet and Violet, they have a 1 in 4,000, what is it, and something chance of being shiny. You can tell pre-battle if you recognize the shiny palette. Some shiny Pokemon aren't obvious compared to their normal colors, though, like Igglybuff there, or Garchomp. Garchomp's shiny form is like slightly desaturated, I think. But then some are really obvious, like shiny Psyducks are blue. I've encountered more shinies than I was expecting in Legends, but I think that's because of how the shiny rates work during mass outbreaks. So, like, I found a shiny Shellos just by itself, which is really cool. She's in my team. Her name is Yu. But I found a shiny Chimchar when there was, like, a mass outbreak of Chimchars, and I found a shiny Lopunny as well. You could only tell Iggly was shiny because there was a normal one next to it, but you will never recognize a shiny Garchomp. I mean, who would, right? One of the, like, the most beloved Pokemon competitively, and you can barely tell it's shiny. You rented that Chester Cheetah game when you were about 5 or 6 years old, and when you did, you could not stop talking about it. Talking at length to the barber cutting your hair and some neighbor you didn't even know about it. I don't remember, Mystic Amethyst. Do you have me friended on the Switch? I can't recall. My friend code is on my Twitter page, Moriarty Switch, Moriarty with 2 R's, like my in-game name if you need it. If you are in my friends list, you should be able to just queue up with me. I wonder if Pokerus is still a thing in this. I was actually wondering that myself the other day. The only time I've gotten Pokerus was in... I think it was Diamond. My beloved Crobat Vesper got Pokerus. I think it was Diamond? I'm not sure. Well, I also got it in Moon, but from a friend. She got Pokerus and then bred a bunch of Wimpod with it and gave me one and put a bunch of Wonder Trade. Typhoid Wimpod, we called it. Pokerus is not in Scarlet and Violet, huh? Ow. Hello, Rue. You got Pokerus in your randomized stream of Emerald at Blue Chat's Mine. You had no idea what it was. I mean, to be fair, like, the odds of it showing up in the earlier games are so low. I don't remember what the odds of getting Pokerus are. But, like, I didn't even know it existed for the longest time. Because, you know, it's not something you'd normally run into while playing. Man, I keep thinking I have the Ink Storm, because that's what the Kensa Lunar Blaster had with the Fizzy Bomb in 2. But I don't. I have the hammer, which is basically just like press the right stick to die. You get splatted so often using it. It's better just to throw it. What happened, Joe? Did you sail off the stage at the beginning? I just look over at the chat and see Dak saying, "Bye, Joe." And then Joe saying nobody saw that. You love Pokerus because even though it's a lot rarer, it's more subtle and not talked about. That's okay. I think we've all swam through a grate off the stage before. I've certainly done it. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? There they go. Aw, man. If you don't have it already, let me just... There's my friend code, if you need it. Also, good job to me and nobody else. It's like it's everybody else is on the other team. Ditched. You've gotten Pokerus, but never a shiny. Wow. Actually, the first shiny I've ever gotten was in Sapphire. A shiny Gulpin. Her name is Kimchi. I haven't encountered many shinies despite playing Pokemon for years. Aside from Kimchi, the next shiny I ran into was a shiny Litwick I got in Black 2, just like a couple days before my birthday. I named her Persephone. They're pretty cool looking. Their flame is blue instead of purple, which is nice. And then I got a couple shinies in Legends. And I've gotten in Sword, I got a shiny Seedot, again, like right before my birthday. Your first shiny was a bug type. You're blessed by bug luck. Oh, a cutie fly. That's a good one to get. I like the little scarf that Ribombi has. Oh, your hotspot's being wacky. Oh. Well, feel free to add me, though. And I mean, if you ever see me splatting, I'm always so happy when people join me. Oh, I remember that happening, bro. Getting that shiny Caterpie, and then the internal clock not letting you save. They absorb my hammer. I think your vacuum is going to have a clog from that. I mean, no, I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty sure that's going to clog your vacuum. Uh-oh. Oh. Your first shiny was a Sentret in gold. Oh, shiny Ribombis are pink? Oh, that's cute. I feel like Sun and Moon had a lot of good bug types. I just don't have room at my party for them all. I had an Araquanid. Araquanid? I always forget how you say it. But her name is Hera. And then I felt bad that I had her because, like, she's bug water. So is Golisopod. I'm like, I love Golisopod too. Your first shiny Pokemon was the Gyarados in Lake of Rage. Oh yeah, I mean, mine too. I feel like because it's a, I was gonna say government mandated shiny. I don't know if it counts. Swiffer. Stop that. Ow! You beat Ultra Moon with a full bug team. Heck yeah. Greatest game of monotype with bug. I mean, there's a lot of good bugs in that game. Uh-oh. I am not doing well this round. Wow. I am so sorry, team. I think it's because I said good job to me and no one else last time. I'm so sorry. Gyarados is the participation trophy of shiny hunting. I mean, you know, if you played Gold and Silver when they first came out, like, that would have been your first introduction to shinies. And even then, I don't think when I first played Gold and Silver, I appreciated at the time, like, what shinies works. I mean, that's the only one I ever saw. Again, I didn't get a shiny until my Gulpin in Sapphire. And it wasn't even my first run through Sapphire. This was like years later, just replaying Sapphire for the heck of it. Well, I didn't really contribute much. I'm sorry. A lot of birds in Scarlet and Violet. Maybe Spain has a lot of birds. I don't know much about the natural wildlife in Spain. You've made your boy Guzma very proud. Ugh. Sipping that hammer. Claire, is that you? Was that your ink vac that absorbed my hammer? There's a ROM hack of Pokemon Fire Red. The only change is making the first Pokemon you see before you get Pokeballs a shiny. Oh. Oh, that's evil. Ooh. I'm still not satisfied with weapons. I don't know what I want to use. Nothing is scratching that itch. Everything is making me feel incompetent. I'm gonna wear this coat just because I like it. You can't express the joy you felt at having a Golisopod versus Golisopod matchup with Guzma. Yeah, the ink vac sucked the entire hammer in. What is your favorite bug Pokemon, Spooter? Or like a couple of your favorites, because there's a lot of excellent bug types, like Scolipede. Scolipede's a good bug. I like Beedrill. Beedrill's a good one. I'm glad it got like vindicated by getting a Mega Form. Sucked up into hammer space. Ah. Golisopod's really good. It's hard to pick. Like there's so many good bug Pokemon. I appreciate that. I think they've gotten better over the years after, you know, they were very subpar in Red and Blue. Jeez. I really need to step up my game. I mean, I know I'm getting off a cold, but still, this is no excuse. Oh, its Snom's also really cute. I need a faster weapon. Maybe I'll use a Spider Shot. That's kind of a good one to use when I don't know what I wanna splat with. Good speed, good range, good damage. Oh, come on. Ah, embarrassing. Thank you. When are we gonna get a bug type Eevee? Thinking about it. I'm also glad poison types have improved since they were introduced, because I'm also very fond of poison types. Like Crobat. I love Crobat. I like Croagunk. Excellent. Oh. Dang it. Rock mounds all over the map? This map? like here, kind of looks like compacted trash. I mean, this is mincemeat metalwork, so it's probably like, maybe they're compacted cars. It's the ending to Toy Story 3. Wow, I actually went long enough without getting splatted to get my booyah bomb. I'm so ashamed right now. I need a more different weapon. I mean, I also need to get good, but okay, that's good. Redemption, a little bit. You know what's fun is sticking a suction bomb to the bottom of that and then getting people that walk on it. It doesn't happen very often, but I love it when it does. Oh no. Sorry, I couldn't save you, Dak. Beedrill, Spinarak, Livani, Scolipede, Joltik, Volcarona, Ribombi, Galisapod, Snom, and 2 new ones you won't mention. Thank you for not mentioning. I appreciate it. You had to be limited, Ribombi, Livani, Galisapod. All good choices. Crobat, Croagunk, Murkrow, Honchkrow, any other Pokemon with a crow sound in their name? Good question. But those are all excellent choices, Spooter. I love Galisapod even just like conceptually. And how, you know, when it's a Wimpod, its ability makes it flee when its HP drops below half. And then when it's a Galisapod, its ability does the same thing, but it feels more like it's being phrased as no, it's a tactical retreat. It's fine. It's totally different. I kind of want to keep this coat just because I like it. Rock mounds all over the map in Pokemon. Like in Scarlet and Violet. The only ones I could think of would be the, like the Terra raid dens, whatever they're called, where you fight a terrestrialized Pokemon. That's right, Galisapod's got first impression. What's their ability called? Emergency exit? So like Wimpod has Wimp out, and then Galisapod has emergency exit, and they do exactly the same thing. Oh, you too! Please have a wonderful evening, Mystic Amethyst. And don't worry if you can't catch me live. The support means so much to me. I found I hit 150 followers on Twitch, and I am so honored by that. Again, as someone who doesn't advertise, it means a lot. Sorry, Claire. Let me express my gratitude by shooting you in the back. It's cool. It's cool. Friends can do that. It's allowed, I think. Ugh. Triple Ink Strike's still really disappointing. Like, you never splat anybody with it unless they're trapped by something else. No hammers for you to slurp up today. Oh, you turn in first impression. Also good. Sorry, Claire, I'm not trying to bully you. It's just when I see the bead from Chargers, my instinct is just to go in for the kill. Oh. Thank you, Rui. You're explaining more eloquently than I can. Yeah, you can tell when you're doing a raid battle, you can tell the Pokemon's Terra type based on the color of the rocks, as well as like when you're on the screen to pick a Pokemon to fight them, you can see the icon in the top right that shows the Terra type. So yeah, you'll have to keep in mind the Pokemon's Terra type as well as its actual type when you pick a Pokemon to fight it. Because its Terra type will be whatever its actual typing is for the purposes of doing damage to it. But you'll have to be mindful of its actual type and the moveset that will probably come with it. Yeah, a lot of types resist or are resisted by bugs, unfortunately. But I love bug type, and I don't play Pokemon competitively. I don't have the attention span to do it competitively, just because of all the like just meticulous training that's required to play. Nice shot, Claire. You can catch it, yeah. So after you defeat it in the Terra raid battle, which you can do offline. I always do it offline. Then you have the option to catch it or not. You don't have to catch it. You get the rewards for the battle either way. Oh, that was a close one. No one calls Golisopod a coward after being hit by a choice band first impression. Oh, look, someone's named Flashy Bug, even. The hammer goes in my vacuum, not on my face. Sounds really weird out of context, but then so does everything else in this stream, really. Oh, I got a new badge. I guess I won 30 matches while having the triple ink strike. Woohoo. So yeah, you knock it out and then you have the opportunity to catch it. You only get to throw one ball. But I don't know how, if the catch rates are, say, multiplied at all compared to what a Pokemon's natural catch rate is, since you only get that one shot at it. And Dora, when you catch Pokemon, do you give them nicknames? Yeah, you only get one ball for the Terra Raid Pokemon. So I kind of hope the catch rate is upped for it. I don't know. You always get nicknames. Excellent. What are some of your Pokemon's names? I'm not even sure what starter you picked, actually. I can't remember if you said. But I would love to hear. I get so happy hearing what people name their Pokemon. It just fills me with great joy. Ghost Gods, that's a cool name. Now they can join their gods. As a ghost. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, the catch is guaranteed, except in case of technical bugs. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Because I remember from the raid battles in Sword and Shield, I'm pretty sure the catch wasn't guaranteed there. You named your shiny Venomoth Vanellope. It's so cute. It really took an effort of will to not read it as Venelope. I remember there was some children's book I had years ago, and one of the characters was Penelope, and I had never encountered the name Penelope before that, so I remember thinking it was pronounced Penelope. I mean, if you've never heard it said out loud... Oh, you actually don't even need a name rater. If you look at a Pokemon's summary, like when it's in your party, not in the box, you can actually just press the X button, I believe, and change its nickname right there. You don't even need the name rater. Ow. Ditto and high-end raids in Scarlet and Violet cannot be caught if it transforms into certain Pokemon form variations due to a bug. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. I hope they patch that. That would be upsetting. It's like in Legends, there was a bug early on where you couldn't catch Cherim if it was in its sunny day form, like when it's an open flower. They fixed it. Penelope, or Penelope, like cantaloupe, exactly. Oh yeah, you encountered the name Siobhan in The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime, right? So that's also where I first encountered it. I've had a few customers named Siobhan over the years. Thought I had the Booyah Bomb, started mashing, and like, wait, no, I changed weapons. But I've definitely encountered a few customers with that name, and they're initially always shocked I know how to spell it. Fresca, like the soda? Uravillian Coffly, C-O-F-L-Y, is pronounced as coffee with an L, but even you read it as Kofly. Hopefully you'll remember your Esprit d'Escalier names that you've since forgotten. I hope so. I mean, when you look at the name Siobhan, it's not obvious how you pronounce it. It looks like Sayoban, right? I remember also once having a customer whose name was Deidre, and I knew how to spell it right. She was like, oh my god, somebody spelled my name right! And she took photos and said, I'm gonna put this on Facebook, someone spelled my name right! I didn't have the heart to say I know how to spell it because of Fire Emblem. Our Animal Crossing. Come On Siobhan by Titus Andronicus is how you learn to say that name. You can do one more before bed? Okay. I believe rotation is in just over 10 minutes, so I'll probably call it an evening there. As much as I'm having a great time, I gotta leave for work at like 5:30 tomorrow morning, so... You don't think anyone knows how to read Neume as New Womb? Oh, see. I also saw the name Neume in that clip you shared, and I thought it was Neume, not New Womb. I'm sorry, Spooter. I'm mispronouncing your Pokemon's names. Uh-oh. Where you going? Where you going? I'm stuck. Aw. Boo-boo. Yeah, what's your starter, Endora? What's their name? I said before, but I took Toy Coco because I love reptiles, and her name is Ringo. Like apple. So I know they're supposed to be like peppers, but my first thought when I saw Toy Coco was an apple. So Ringo is in the Japanese word for apple, not the beetle. Maybe the beetle if you want, but not the beetle. Where are you going? Hey, Aerospray. Come on, man. Thank you. Oh, it was Joe. Sorry, Joe. I wasn't trying to, like, bully you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I want to like the big swig roller because it's satisfying to just roll around with and, like, paint stuff, but it's so weak. Like, even if you whack someone with it, it's not a splat. It's like hitting them with a paper towel roll. Your names are flawed? No, your names are beautiful. And again, I love it when people nickname their Pokemon. It makes me happy. Whoop. Oh, I got clarified. Someone on your team is named Post Office. Oh, and the other team, I was like, oh wait, right, Joe isn't on my team. I bullied Joe. Like that. Someone name a Pokemon Post Office, like I have a Magikarp named Ghost Ship. Oh yeah. Whoa. Big man sweep! Big Morri sweep! Whoa. This person here is named Mango with a smiley face, but Dak and I were playing on Sunday night, and there was someone named Mango with a question mark. I want to imagine it's the same person. I got clarified again. But they finally figured out what mangoes are. Post Office would be a good name for a Pelipper. I agree. That's great. Nicknaming your Pokemon is a great way to bond with them, correct? First thought when seeing Fueg Coco was no thoughts, just vibes. That's why I like it. It's cute. You like the duck sass, and you spent an hour coming up with a name. Copato, I hope I said that right, which is not particularly good pun on a possibly not often word for pompadour, colpet or colpete, colpet, and pata, which is duck. No, that's really good. I love a good portmanteau. You wanted the swig roller, you got the wrong one. Oh, Claire wanted the big sippy. But I have this quick super jump, I should use it. But yeah, that's a really good name, Endora. You should be proud of it. Maybe I'll try and get a Pelipper in Violet, and I'll name it Post Office. Well, thank you for joining us, Joe. You have a good night, too. Thank you. This has definitely helped, I think. Just chilling. Plus, it's a game I don't have to think too hard about, which is better when I'm recovering. Potionomics takes a lot of brain power, and I'm so distracted as is. Blue Blur 01. It's the blue dude with the toad. Except he's on the wrong team. Claire got their big sippy. That's good. You know, the big swig roller is good for just vibing with, actually. Like, that's the roller when you just want to vibe. You don't really want to fight, you just want to paint. Oh, jeez. I wish they would at least buff it a little bit for Salmon Run. Because, like, you can't even squish Chum with the big swig roller, which I feel is a problem. Dak, is that you up there? The big swig is such an interesting roller. Yeah, excellent at covering turf, but ooh, the damage. You were also thinking of picking a cat and naming it, I don't know how you pronounce that. Katie's? I wish I knew how to pronounce Spanish. Oh man, that's sad. I wish I didn't get splatted. But the duck won you over. I feel like if I took the duck, I would need to give it like the name of a JoJo. Just it gives me that vibe with the pompadour. See though, it took Claire 2 whacks to get me with the big swig. It's like hitting someone with a paper towel roll. Pronounce Spanish like Japanese. So, Patiz? Oh no. What is the lore behind launching on the splat field from an espresso machine? I'm not sure exactly, but like even the spawn points in previous Splatoons had that kind of like pressure, like espresso pod extruder, I don't remember what it's called, thing on there. Oh, no, this is not good. This is not ideal. This is subpar. This is bad juju. Thank you. What's interesting to me is that one of like the locker decorations you can get is like an espresso machine spawn device. Which makes you think, what if you put that in a locker and then like some guy just comes out of it? Vowels are the same. Everyone using their subs and specials are the worst time for me. No, it's good. Make me suffer. You gotta make the streamer suffer. It's the rule. Aged youth is good. Sometimes I feel like that. Shoved in a locker and forced to keep spawning. If someone can spawn in your kid's locker without getting pancaked, good for them. Rue, do you have some sort of like Tetris situation going on in there, like Dax? Actually, I think Dak fixed his since I last saw it, but last I saw Dax, no, I shouldn't say Tetris. It was Jenga. It was like Jenga in there. Oh yeah, decade experienced rookie of the year. It's a good one. Sometimes I think about changing mine, but then I'm like, I like overheated heat hater. And it's true. You have the words "the" and "kingpin," and you're tempted to do that and change your name to Wilson Fisk. Do it. Well, I say do it, but then you're stuck with that name for a month. Although, I believe they added a feature, so you're free to change your name in private battles with friends. I haven't tried it out, so I don't know how it works. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, arrow spray. Yeah, comedy has to stay in private battles. I think it's because you get that unique number assigned to you. Like, you can see in the bottom left of your splash tag. Like, mine is 11/30, November 30th. Easy to remember. If you change your name, then it's stuck that way for 30 days, I think. I haven't done it, but I've heard that from friends, so... You really gotta commit to the bit. Did not have the range I thought I did. Whoops. Why can't I make my tag the ultimate life form? Just let me be Shadow the Hedgehog. I unironically like Shadow the Hedgehog. Not the game, but the character. I think he's funny. Well, too little, too late. Mysterious Ninja Grant. That's not a great name for a ninja. I am all of me. That was good, Scooter. Even having a hankering to play Sonic Adventure 2 again, do it. I had a great time replaying it. Like, it's still cheesy, but I still love it. Even if it doesn't have Big the Cat. Oh, dang E-Leaders. I actually have the true ultimate. I don't have I don't have life form. I don't think life form is available, which is so sad. Oh booze. This was not well thought out. I'm splatting 4 today. It's okay, it's not obvious because you only see the change nickname option on like the summary screen of your Pokemon in your party. You can't do it while they're in the box. Because I remember wondering that too. Like, how do I change someone's name? Where's the name rater? It's not like in Sword and Shield, I think, where they're in just every Pokemon Center. The way you see it in a game is only bad if it's boring and or completely unplayable. I find the history of Kusoge, if you're familiar with that term, interesting. And if you're not, K-U-S-O-G-A-M-E, or just K-U-S-O-G-E, Kusoge, like crappy game. There's some interesting ones in there, like Takeshi's Challenge is a big one, Takeshi no Chosenjo. But Hoshio Mirukoto, or Stargazer, is another interesting one. That one, I think, is one of the most unplayable ones I've read about. Yeah, Scarlet and Violet are very janky, and those games definitely, I feel like they need some more time in the oven. I'm still enjoying it, but man, it looks so silly. I hope they patch some of the performance issues at some point. Oh yeah, Paris-Dakar Rally Special. I've seen that in Game Center CX. That's a weird one. I'm just going to check out the lockers before I call it an evening. Ah, inspiring mincemeat, huh? Oh, there's an espresso machine. Yeah, it's not unplayable, but sometimes there's times where I worry that like it's gonna crash just because of the frame rate's getting all chuggy. What is going on here? I like it when you see lockers that they're evidently trying to tell some kind of story. This looks like the gold one. Actually, no, maybe it's the bronze one because they've just got the on their splash tag. They've got the top 50%, so it might be the bronze one. Wait, they're here twice. What is going on? Oh, duplicates. Okay, there's the gold one, so it's not bigger. Giant Tomato is this person's name. That's a good name. Oh, I'm losing my voice again. Blech. I like that victory champagne. Bleh, sorry. Ugh. You saw a clip where someone had played for 16 hours and their playtime was 14:30. In 16 hours, they lost an hour and a half to drop frames. Goodness. Ugh. You crashed into a wild Pokemon battle because it appeared in front of you as you were riding. The experiment is cloning, apparently. Oh, good. More experience tickets. Hooray. Well, I guess I should call it an evening because I'm getting hoarse again. Hopefully I'll have my voice back in time to stream Prodigal on Friday, but if not, I might do more Squids or Cart. We will see. Well, yeah, I got this during Big Run too, finally. I haven't played a lot of Salmon Run compared to other game modes. Oh yeah, there we go. Top 20%, but only topped up at 127. Sad. I'm getting a horse. Oh boy. I don't want a horse. That's too expensive. It's like giving someone, you know, it's like the white elephant, you know? Okay. Yoshi. He's beautiful. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me. I really appreciate the company, especially after being under the weather for so long. I will catch you on Friday, hopefully with more Prodigal, but if not, like if I'm still hoarse, then more of this or something. In the meantime, please stay safe, stay healthy, take care, have a wonderful evening. Also, I guess I'll see my brother in person in a few days because he's coming into town. You'll have to come see me at work or something. Anyway, good night all. Take care. Bye-bye.